Hey, howdy, and welcome to 2024. Probably. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but it's probably going to be in 2024 or pretty dang close to it. So, I don't know. It's good enough. I'm not here to debate that. I'm here to tell you that the reason I'm wearing a hat is because I've been wearing a hat all day, and I don't want to have bad hat hair on camera. So instead, I'll have bad hat hair under a hat on camera, because that's better. Anyways, we're here today to thank you, Father, I don't remember how to pray. I'm here to sort of talk about 2023, and maybe even some years prior, just to kind of sprinkle them in there a little bit. And then also 2024 coming up, maybe what I have some goals for. I almost said goals planned, but also goals planned. Goals planned does also work, so we could go with that too. Now, I don't really have a script, but I do want to try to keep this short, so I have like an outline that I'm going to kind of try to follow. I do have like a script-ish, but I haven't even started on it yet, so I feel like no point. As you guys might know, as I mentioned in my best of 2023 as well, which you can go watch if you haven't yet, it's one of them. But as I mentioned, 2023 was a year of ups and downs for me. A lot of weird things, kind of just like uncertainties that I don't want to say I figured out, but I feel like I'm more certain about some things. Maybe the things that I was uncertain. I don't know. It's weird to explain, but in here it's making sense. Don't worry. Lock and key. Well, at least the lock, but the key got lost. 2022 is also a weird year for me. That's kind of I feel like weird year. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Say weird year 5 times fast. Oh, okay. You're better at it than me. It was coming out of a weird year already, and then going into 2023, I had high hopes. I had simple goals. I can't say I reached one of them. One of the main ones was like just getting more consistent, because I feel like I have been horrible at it. I've just been like I feel like a bad content creator overall the past couple years. Not necessarily meaning I make bad content, but just more so meaning that I haven't been making as much content as I feel like I could be making. But then volume-wise, even like across other platforms, like hitting Instagram and YouTube Shorts and TikTok, even though they can pretty much all be the same type of videos, just like focusing on that and like finding the algorithm and how the videos are paced and like how it works. Like, do just funny clips work, or does it need some sort of context and storyline? I guess is like a deterrent that shouldn't be a deterrent, and hopefully going into this year will stop being a deterrent. I feel like I've deterred myself from doing a lot of things just because they feel like they might be, I don't want to say moot, but maybe not worth the effort. It's starting to, I think it's not worth the effort because I'm not putting in the effort. You know what I mean? It can't be worth the effort if I never put in the effort. That's kind of what I've realized, and I kind of got to put in the effort again, or at least more effort. And it's not even like a whole bunch of missing effort. It's like, just if I'm painting a little bit, I should just film it. Or if I'm just playing a game, I should just stream it as well. It's just like that extra little thing that just does something a little bit. It's not even like it makes it better. It just makes it a thing. It makes it something more than it was before, with just a little bit of literally a click of a button. Well, a camera is like 2 clicks. You turn it on, and then a little rotating of the knob to get it focused. A lot of work, actually. I'm exhausted. Holy shit. But I got to start doing that extra little bit of effort. I got to stop being a little bit lazy. Honestly, it's not even a lazy factor. It's like I'm too in my head about it. I'm too just like, what are other people going to think? And that's fucking cringe, bro. I do feel like my thumbnails they've had better. I'm going to try to get back to a thumbnail style. I know that's kind of slightly unrelated, but my thumbnails, I feel like, have been all over the place. And I feel like I got to just get down my thumbnails. I had it like really good for a while. I think, to be fair, it was mostly doing Counter-Strike videos. So it was like, I don't know, it's pretty easy to follow the same standard and setup when it's always the same game. Whenever you bounce between games, that's when it gets a little bit trickier. And you kind of got it. But okay, you guys don't care. Maybe you care a little bit, but I don't care to keep this in the video, because when I'm editing this, I don't want to hear myself yapping about every thumbnail. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of like what I like from here that I want to keep next time, and like ingrain it and like build a visual standout. And I like, it's weird anymore. There's so many people doing like similar things. Once again, who cares? Something else that I've noticed I want to work on is I started making content when like content was there ready to be made, I guess, or like recording or whatever you want to call it. Like I would still like play games when I felt like it, or like grounding and stuff, and I recorded them. Although I'll be honest, I have like 4 or 5 grounded and like 4 Minecrafts that like I record, and then I just never felt like editing them. I think I just yapped too much in them, and I was just kind of complaining a lot in them. And after I was done, I was just like, I don't know if I want to post that. It was kind of just like, they were almost just diary entries for myself of me just getting shit off my chest that I guess has been bottling up. So I just, I spit it on out. I hocked up a loogie of bullshit. So I just never posted them. I should probably hold the mic close to my face. I just never posted them. I'll probably get back to doing that, but once again, that's another little sprinkle that I want to add on to shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, because I feel like I've reiterated that multiple times, I think, now. Fuck, once again, the mic, I need to reiterate that to my fucking self. Jeez. I don't even know if I was finished what I was saying, but like, I feel like I need to make content for the sake of making content, for the sake of doing it to entertain and to like be there to show off what I'm doing and to have a good time, or to like cause a good time. I don't know, thinking about it with like a good time is a bit weird, because like it's a video. How much of a good time can you really have? But you get what I mean. Hopefully, please get what I mean. I think I was just pooping, which is when you really have some of the most just like profound thoughts of your day. But I was pooping, and I was kind of thinking about this prior going into the poop. But I sat down and pooped, and I was like, man, what if I had a family? I had like this whole life to take care of, maybe even another job, and like content creation was just like a side hustle. Maybe it was like a side hustle that was like doing well, but I wanted to keep this job because I went to college for like 10 years. I'm not like a doctor or anything. I just really sucked at college. So it was like really good when I finally did it. So it's like, I would hate to do this and then dip it. And it's like a pretty decent engineering job where I have like a pretty good salary. And it's not like it's like a great salary, but it's like a consistent salary. It's safe. I'm tenured in. I really honestly don't know. That doesn't matter. But wait, what was I talking? Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, if I was in that life, right, I would need obviously time to do the content creation. That's also bringing like another revenue source to supply my family, right? Be that as, I don't even, stick with me. I know it's pretty scattered. Stick with me, okay? But if I were streaming YouTube, whatever source of content creation it may be, I want to do them all more. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me get this hypothetical out of the way. It was only supposed to be, it was like one line. But then like, so you only have the scheduled amount of time to possibly do, dude, I'll be honest, it feels so corny calling it content creation. But that's really the best term for it, because like you're creating content. I feel like content could be in quotes a lot of the time, because like, yes, it's content, but like, I don't know. Anyways, you have a certain hours, and like you can't always rely on other people to be there for those hours. So you obviously you have to be the creator of the content and not just someone who creates content. It's different up here out loud, though it sounds like it's the same thing, and I get that. But what I'm saying is I need to start being there. I need to start just doing it. I need to start creating, because I create enough. Proof. I mean, how many of these are done? A great question. We're not going to go through that. We'll be here forever. And I don't want this to be too long a video, and it's probably already too long. But I need to show up more. I need to be there more. I need to create more for not only myself, but also for you guys. So many of you guys have still stuck with me. I know my numbers have dropped, and I'll talk about that probably a little bit later on in this video. But some of you guys have stuck with me, Sacagawea, stuck with me. I feel like I haven't gotten better through time. I think for a bit I was getting better and better and better, and then like up until I think it was 2020 is when I randomly took a break. But like up until that time, I feel like it was just sort of like a steady growth from like 2017 to 2020 was just growth. And I feel like I swapped topics on accident. I'll be honest, the outline doesn't help because I think I bounced around a lot. Shit, I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I just want to like grow more, do more stuff, be more content creating, I want you guys to be proud of me. Maybe that's a little bit corny of a way to think of it, but like especially the people that have been around a while, I don't know, like I feel like you guys have sort of seen the ups and the downs more so than other people. But I want to do more. And I don't know if it's necessarily going to be for you guys, but I want it to be where if you go on like any website, you're going to see me. Hopefully, well, if you like scroll enough, you might not just see me off the rip, but like if you scroll enough, I just want to create more types of content. My phone just vibrated. Dude, my phone vibrating and then me realizing I bounce between topics. I don't know, but regardless, I guess, is like going forwards is I just want to be more confident in like in what I'm doing. I think I was talking about like having a family and stuff. And if I only had so many hours, it's like, and like I just want to be more confident that like when I'm making content, it's gonna be good content regardless. But like I'm just gonna be there regardless if anybody else is there, I guess, because it's like you can't always expect other people to show up when you're showing up, and that doesn't mean you just can't show up. That just means you show up and you put in the damn work regardless. And I feel like I sort of lost that a little bit, and I got to get that back. I got to get the confidence of like feeling good enough, knowing I'm good enough, knowing I'm better than those motherfuckers. Honestly, I'm way cooler. Do they have an orange knit hoodie? Maybe. Also, it's not a hoodie. There's no hood. It's just a sweatshirt. I was talking about shorts and all that too. I want to spread my seed, get it everywhere. Just a nice thick hot load of Cryos all across the internet on all the social platforms. I don't know why I put it like that. I'm so sorry. I want to get like more shorts, the other things, TikToks. What are the reels? I was just say, what are the reels on Instagram called? And I said it. It's a bit tough, I think, learning all that. Have I already talked about this? I feel like I already spoke about this, and I don't know why. But then I also want to do more things. I want to go beyond gaming. I want to do anything. Okay, not anything, but you get what I mean. I want to do more than just gaming. I obviously want to do creative type videos, but I want those creative type videos to maybe be bigger, to do bigger crafts or like bigger projects, and the projects are more focused. I want to try to do more of like the drawing projects I did with Smitty at the beginning of last year. Maybe try to do a couple more people. I think Blarg would have a super funny idea to come up with and have me draw, so maybe I'll do something like that, or with him. Kind of like a weird side topic. I need to get better at like hiring people and doing like business side stuff, because it's just me and one editor still, and like that editor's not even contracted to me, so it's like my work comes second. So it's like I need more people, but like I'm so bad at doing business stuff. I don't know why. And then as far as doing the more things, I even want to do more games. A lot of games. I feel like I haven't played a lot of the popular games, because throughout a lot of my time on YouTube, I haven't really been like a variety gamer. Like I've done some variety games of like Gmod and Worms, and I mean even right now with like Lethal Company and Out of Wormtown, and just like things like that. But they're always like funny moment type games, and not really story based games that are like popular and people like, you know, this critically acclaimed like, oh my god, this game was so good, and people love seeing the reactions to other people and how their stories. I haven't played a lot of those, you know. I haven't had my story unfold in a lot of those, and I feel like I want to. But what do I start with? Who knows? There's so many out there. That's when you guys also come into play a little bit with all this. And you guys can lend me a helping hand, right? With like letting me know, what do you want to see? What games do you want to see? What style of videos do you want to see? A lot of it's still probably going to be me trying my own thing, especially more on this channel with like the vlogs I'm going to be doing and stuff. I think I also mentioned I wanted to stream more, or mention streaming more. And with that, there obviously be more stream content, both probably on this channel and my main channel. I don't think I would separate or have like a reason to put stream channel only or stream content only on one channel. Pretty much my goal for 2024, I guess, is to make content as daily as possible, or as close to daily as possible, whether it be a video over on MoreKryoz, over on Kryoz, on Twitch, even on like other platforms as well. I want to just like maybe upload a short or like a reel or something a day. Maybe not a day, but I want to make more stuff everywhere, and just as close to daily as possible, like a proper couple, I was gonna say couple hours, but I guess a video is really only like 10 to 20 or so minutes. But you get what I mean? Hopefully. I honestly just need to get better at doing like social medias in general. Like I've sort of fallen off. I like barely post fit pics anymore. I like don't post on Twitter. I don't even know what to say on Twitter half the time. Like what do I even say? Because I feel like sometimes I could tweet some things, but it's like I don't even know who I'm talking to. I don't know if that makes sense. It's probably just some imposter syndrome, because I feel like that's sort of the symptoms. Is like whenever I want to make a tweet, I'm just like, oh, who who even wants to see what I'm talking about or doing or saying or thinking or whatever the hell. Like after this, do I tweet? Just recorded a video for my second channel. It's like I could, but it feels kind of like, I don't know why it feels like, I don't want to say corny, but it feels corny. And I didn't want to say, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it feels like whenever I tweet, it just doesn't fit. And speaking of fitting in, I actually also want to get merch going. Merch is like one thing I really want to start going and getting done this year. So I can just finally get it going and then hopefully grow it into doing more things. Because obviously if I get it going, I can show numbers and like have numbers and then do cooler different things, do fancier manufacturing type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to just getting that up and going and seeing where that takes. I have a couple designs. I've been working on the actual shop design as well, and it's looking pretty good. I was a little bit unsure on some of it, but then I talked to my stream and showed them a little bit, and they're like, this is sick, I want it. I'm just like, cool, okay. So because like sometimes you get a little bit too in your head when you're like not showing it to anybody else or getting any feedback from anyone else, and you're just like, maybe this is actually ass. So I have a couple designs, one of an old painting I did, which I think will be pretty cool, one of a hyena, I don't know why, and then I'm going to try to get posters of kind of just some abstract stuff I've done. Probably also do some stickers of just like digital doodles I do of like face drawings or really whatever works as doodles, to be honest, and whatever works as like a poster and I want to put as a poster. It's just I just want to sell some stuff. I still have to get samples for everything. I'm hoping to get to know the quality at least, and to price it accordingly. I'm not necessarily striving for super high quality. Whenever you go for higher quality than sort of just like manufacturing standards, that's when you start having to get like limited order quantities or like pre-orders, and you have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks. And I kind of want to try to avoid that after my last drop because it was a bit of a headache. But something that just I'll toss up, maybe I'll catch it later. But I want to do like possibly selling custom one-of-one like clothing. Like if I make something, I even maybe could make something with the intent of selling it type of thing. I think that could be kind of neat. Obviously there would only be one size, but once again, I got to get the whole merch thing going in general. It's merch. It's designed by me, but it's not really relating necessarily to me. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to call it merch. I don't know. I feel like I got to do something of my own because I feel like, I don't know, the past couple years, I feel like I've been slightly isolated, whether it be by my own accord or something. I've just felt a little bit more isolated than I guess I wanted. What I'm saying is I just feel like I gotta do my own shit, be my own person more, because it feels like I sort of lost that a little bit the past couple years, especially after 2020. Because like I took that break in 2020. I don't even know why I took the break. I mean, like I kind of do. Like I just got super overwhelmed, and it just kind of became too much for me. So I was just like, peace. It almost felt like not many people even realized I took the break. But I also wasn't really looking at the time to see if anyone was talking about like, oh, where's Kryoz at work? It felt like it wasn't important, and maybe it wasn't important, and maybe that's why my viewers never came back. Really, not to discredit all the people who are still here, but like when you look at my 2018 to 2020 numbers, it's kind of just like, damn, why? Like, and I wonder this often, like, why the hell was I getting that many viewers? Like what was I doing? I read my comments fairly often. I skim through them and I try to like understand like if someone doesn't like something, what is it? But I feel like I never really got a large understanding of like what, because they weren't there. You know, it's like weird. You can't get feedback of people who leave because they're not there anymore. So it's odd. I try not to dwell on it too much because it obviously doesn't bring me anything, but I've always just been curious, like, why did I have so many viewers? Where did they all go? Why did it just like slowly? I think I was just looking at like my most viewed videos and like so many of them from like 2018 to 2020. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Cause like I remember before I even had a 1 million view video, like I was just like, I don't know, like seeing those on other channels is like, damn. And then like, I don't know, seeing it on mine now and then like going through, I guess the whatever you want to call it, the decline of Kryoz. I don't know, it's weird to still, I mean, it's cool because like I was there at one point, but yeah, I don't know, it's an interesting feeling to just kind of like keep going with like, obviously you can see what's in the past And it's not even like COVID related, I feel like, for me, because it happened before COVID mostly. Pretty much took the break during COVID. I took a break into October. It was October 18th, I think, 2020. I think that's what I don't remember. Sometime in there, dude. There's something in my fucking eye. I'm gonna shoot my microphone. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to dwell on it too much. I don't know how that got into topic, but it definitely weaseled its way in there. Like I said, dude, it just pops into my brain, dude. I never expect. I don't know what I expect with the pop in my brain, to be honest. It's been weird. I'm keeping my head up, and I've definitely realized that I do have shortcomings that are probably some of the reasons as to why it hasn't gotten up. Although because I was doing the thing that I thought was gonna fix it, which is just being consistent again. But I think that's not the thing that's gonna fix it. I think the thing that's gonna fix it is just being more places. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, regardless, I still enjoy doing it. So long as I can fall into a pattern that is comfortable, that I can do what I want to do, I guess, and kind of when I want to do it, and hopefully still get to play with my friends, and obviously can afford to live, then that's also a nice bonus. We'll see where 2024 takes us. Hopefully it's a better year in multiple facets, and in other facets, hopefully what I am doing will make it a better year. I think this turned out a lot longer than I planned for it to be, but I sure did say a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think I missed. Let me check. Some of my outlines and my notes are a little bit more sad, but I think it's one of those things where it's only like that from my point of view, and it's not really like that, or at least I don't want to think it's really like that. God, that's probably gonna make people even more curious. But maybe one day I'll do a tell-all, where I'll tell all you to fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed 2024 year of the cryos. No, that's probably, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Cause like, whose year, you know? I don't even know. I should have ended. I should have just ended with confidence. I was talking earlier about confidence and how I feel like I lost it. And then I make a big bolstering comment like year of cryos. Then I back down instantly like a fucking pussy. It's gonna be the year of the fucking not the cryos. Cryos is like, it's not like a thing. I mean, it is a 2024 is gonna